right, let's get to some game time. I mean to play stuff. Okay. Hello everyone. This is Timberborn. Timberborn is such a fun city builder game. I like builder games. I like all a bunch of different types. But the oh no, I blocked myself from creating this right here. Let's set the priorities. Come on, guys. Build this over here first. And so we need the stairs. They're gonna keep building this. But this is a really cute city builder game where you control one of two different beaver types. And I've only really played around with this beaver type. And they each have like a special mode of transportation and a few different things, but this one does zipline transportation is their thing, and the other type is they have tube technology. But we are checking out this really small map. That's the challenge of this map itself, is that it's really tiny. So you have to basically harvest a bunch of resources. You build pretty much everything with trees and logs. And then there's two different water sources. Right now I'm at a bad tide. As you can see, auroral flares is indicated. It's going to be over in less than a day. And once it's over, this right here is a bad water source, so it's going to keep giving out this bad water here. And you use bad water to make explosives and a few other things. And then this right here is our good water source, and it will have good water coming out shortly. But right now is a bad tide, so for a certain amount of time, all water sources produce bad water. And then there is droughts, where all the water sources stop producing. And then I've had a level where water like flows excessively, like feels a little bit like a flood, but it's not really flooding. It's just like the water constraints. But this is really fun city builder because you have to think about water levels and how the water interacts with the ground, because bad water, as you can see right now, creates these contaminated zone, contaminated diversion. And then you got these guys drying. So as you go farther from the water source, you have the different effects. Good water is healthy and watering and nurturing to all of the life, which is now slowly perishing. Now up here at this top corner, way up here, we have different stats about our city, housing, and work, and then the materials that we have stored, as you can see here. And we are out of water, so everyone that might start dying of thirst. So if you click on a character, little beaver guy, which are cute, you have good names, you can see where they work, where they live, and you can see their stats, which, if you get all these stats up, they're faster, more productive, and healthier citizens. But right now we're still in the, we're not in the super early stages of the gameplay for this level, but we are still fairly early in the gameplay of the whole area in here. Alright. Everyone's so thirsty. But we need good water. Let's go ahead and speed up time. As you can see here, we can speed things up. We're kind of at a standstill for what to do at this moment. Beaver's like, what do I do? Oh, that was adorable. Very nice. And they all go to bed. So here, let me show you the kind of layout that I have here for my town so far. So your power source to power buildings and stuff. Down here you have the option of water wheel and power wheel, which water wheel is vastly superior. So that's kind of where you start out with. So this is my area over here for factories. I have to be really strategic about placement because there's not a lot of land. Not a lot of land to work with. And then we've got my forest area here. I have a small farm here, which I'm probably about to take over this whole section because all these berries bushes died. They all dead now. Sorry, berry bushes. Here you go. And they will slowly respawn and take over this area, but we need food now. And we got some berries that are growing up here that can take over this area, so that can be our berry production area. Let's build in a spot for some carrots. See, look at that. It's already spawning more berries. Alright, our foresters are plant the trees. We had started taking over this area for farming too. So we just need more food. You don't really die out if you run out of lumber, but you will die out if you run out of food long enough. So we are going to mix some more. And then we can stockpile some food. Look at that. People are dying of thirst. Why are you frozen? You're the most important thing right now. What else can I put? We've got our trees planted. I want more trees over here. All of this. As with food running out, water running out also. And they need water. Oh, they need water. No, stop dying. No. Water. Everyone just come over here and drink. Everyone hang out over this way. Yeah, they'll all start coming over this way as we start producing water. Let's check their thirst. Oh, yes. Very nice. Let's check this one. He needs lots of water. Oh no, he didn't make it. He didn't make it to the water in time. It's the bad tide for you. Sorry, we have a gray settlement. Don't need you there anymore. And see, I had this big, it's a medium-sized water tank build already, and it was full, but not enough. My population became too much. We still have 3 free beds. Stop dying of thirst. Drink the water. See if we can outlast this. It's not a plague. This lack of resources. We still have little ones. Yeah, we'll survive. Now that we have water. Cool. And we will have plenty of food in a little bit. With less mouths to feed. Alright, to my snack. Alright guys, whose class was it that had delicious fruit? Was it Medina's class? I think it was 3rd grade. But look, they had fruit with salt, tahini, and lime juice. I don't have the exact same fruits, but I have a collection of cucumber, pineapple, mango, and a little bit of cantaloupe. So good. Great way to start off summer. Fruit! Let's see how these people are doing. These beavers. They're still thirsty. Drink the water. How much is it to get a giant one? I have 600. That will have to happen for the next big event. And then up here, I'm going to clear these and put these little throttle, so I can control when we have a bad tide. I can turn this off, turn these on, and the bad water will just right off the map. Just as this water will go right off the map. And then when there's a bad tide, I'll still have power from these here. Oh, come on. Gotta take this out. So that they can build these in. There we go. With these building games, you'd have to sometimes build in a specific order. But we cannot quite make explosives because this needs power. We need to connect these to here. And because of this right here, I can't build one of these right there. I might end up just taking these down and then connecting one additionally there. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Let's use cucumber, salt and tahini, lime juice. Pineapple. I like to cut my pineapple myself. You get so much more pineapple. Mango. I like to get the chunks because I'm not very good at cutting mango. I feel like I don't get a lot of flesh. Cantaloupe. Cut my own cantaloupe too. I was looking for dream melons, but I don't have any. Dream melons are just like cantaloupes, but a little sweeter. Vacuum people. They're really picky about who is working. Don't need more of this right now. I will, but not at this exact moment. Oh, a few more resources to look and think about. So you got these metal tower areas, and then this is like an underground mine. Ruins gets you metal, and underground ruins gets you metal. This will eventually run out. So I chose this section because there's a mine there. I'm about to build there anyway. But eventually I'll have like a zip line from here to over here somewhere. And I will have, I'm going to create like an irrigation system so that this whole area is irrigated, and I'm going to put like farms back here, I think. And then I'm going to try to put my houses and my food supplies like all together in this row kind of T shape right here. I guess it's a B shape because this long line, and then this is the main district hall. This is like 0.0. The start point. Spawn point. Alright, so over here is ready for more. I'm gonna build this up, power, so that this will get powered. Oh, you can get really close. Sure. How close? Close I am. I see it in your ears. I like how it follows beavers. If you want to follow beaver, let me find one. There it is. Okay, and then click this eye. Gives him like main character energy, right? He's glowing. You're glowing. Okay. Let's see here. I am good on logs. I'm gonna actually pause you. You are done planting for now. I'm gonna pause you too. And you. Because I don't need you right now. And then power. We're really close. They will build themselves and trap themselves. Like, they'll build the wall from the wrong side and end up getting trapped. Mm-hmm. Alright, come here. Come on, please try not to. Alright, we are gonna have explosions soon. This guy is supposed... So, if I just delete or set the trees to be destroyed, as you can see here, all resources will be lost. That's not really what I want. So, I set this guy to cut all these trees, and he is slowly getting there because I need to keep all the tree and lumber I can. We're very limited on space. So, there's 8 tree that's right there. I guess put that there because these 3 are going to go down. These 3. That way, we're losing just these blocks here to being able to harvest trees. I want to put trees here to grow. Is it harvesting when you harvest trees? I wonder if lumber has its own special name. Go ahead and build the top to this. And then you are going to have to actually leave. Because we will end up putting underground storage there. So we have, it's logs, planks, treated planks. There's only 6 different things that go in here, so 1 of each, and then we're going to put scrap and metal. I'm going to start with metal though, because I'd rather have lots of metal stored up than scrap metal stored up. These guys were just placeholders. You don't talk to me. Bad tide approaching. Okay. So what's going to go here is this guy. Wait. Is it? I can't do it because it's off the edge. It has to be here. That's fine. I can make that work. I need this right away. So I need treed planks. Wait, this one. Yeah. Look, this one not all the way cut through. I'm out of metal too, aren't I? Oh no. At least we have a bunch of water this time, and not as many mouths to water. Oh, the lime juice at the bottom. I made a big container. So I could snack on it today and another time. I might eat it all right now when I'm sitting, who knows. Just hearing the sound. So that's we need these berries. Bring them to me. kind of need the metal over here. How are we doing on this whole metal situation? No one's actually working the building. Come on. Come on now. I didn't stress the importance. Yes, I need these things built immediately. Oh, actually, this one, I can just have the water go off the side. I don't need to control it right away. I need to stop it from coming off this side. And then I have a little bit of a dam. Oh no! Too late! It is too late. We are contaminated. Oh, that was... Can we go to an autosave? Cycle. No, I don't want to go back that far. It's too far back. Yeah. We'll see. It'll be fine. No. Alright, we'll go back that far. Yeah. Load. We were so close. Okay. Let's put you there. Oh, we're still doing all this. Okay. Power. Can I go ahead and build? I cannot. I have to destroy this first. Oh, it won't take long to get there. In fact, we can speed things up to make it take less time. Thank you, Beaver. Thank you, Beavers. They're so fun. They're thinking Beaver ideas, Beaver concepts. Yeah, I'll just need some treasure planks, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get that. We don't need you. I think we are good on this and these. Yeah. We do need the berries. Get the berries. Bottom one's not quite built. No, it is. That's just the base of the one on top. Let's take a closer look. Watch and build. Science technology. The beavers. I like all this wood building. I bet carpenters that like building games would just get, or just like, oh, this is it. Windmills, pinwheels. To get built first. Because if you don't, then we won't be able to build. Should I build another dam over here? And down here? That would save just a little bit more over this way. It's just so little to work with going down in this section. Yeah, it's already so low. Alright, I need this to happen. And you. Let's see. We are out of potatoes, so let's pause the baker since the baker can't do anything. Maybe a hauler can bring some stuff. Pause. You're not doing anything. Need this lumber. Oh, I bet if I actually set this, it will be faster. Should have thought of that. Well, I'm thinking of it right now. And know the future. Okay, we are close to this being done. We are missing a log. I should probably pause that because if they build this first, I think they can build like diagonally from themselves. I think. I've not tested that yet. Come back and finish. Thank you all. Your supply is right there to go get your immediate necessities. Someone needs to be working it. Keep getting food, guys. Get more berries. Wait, that's a lumberjack. That's the gatherer hut that I need. Okay, we are good on water, but we're going to keep one person there because I don't want to forget and have another thirsty situation. My people are so thirsty. This guy still needs to be going. These guys' sole job is to just take things to where they are supposed to go, whether it's storing something. Otherwise, you have these people going down, putting it up, getting more, coming down, putting it up, versus just going up there and collecting, and someone else coming and getting and moving. So it does make things a lot more efficient. Oh, you can totally walk across here to get these. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I can still plant there. That tide is approaching. I'm gonna be ready. Just more so than last time. That 3-day warning. No, eventually I'm gonna put a building here. I'm just not sure which one. I already have 2 planks and 1 gear. Man, we are running out of food. No wonder. People were not working the farm. Like, it is ready for harvest. Let's go. Let's go, people. Let's see, I have 2 injured. And a contaminated beaver. Oh, I don't have anything for contamination. I don't have a herbalist. That's what you need for contamination. Oh, that's gonna be good news. I have the materials for both of these. If it's 5-5, yeah. 9, 10 of each, 10. It's more than 10. That's more than 10. But can they build it in time? Alright, so this is nice. I do like this. There's still good on logs and stuff. Alright, let's get you to cut some more trees. That shocked me. It happened so fast. I was not fast enough. Guys, we got some contamination in, but it's so much better than last time. I should have saved right before. That shocked me. Whew. We can't get more water because it's a little contaminated, but I think we'll be okay. And we're on normal difficulty, so it's the tides and droughts become more extreme through the play through. So we're on cycle 8. The sound shifting. The string. That's good. Hopefully all these don't die. Oh yeah, they won't die out. I like that they have a timer for all that. Okay, we are I'm gonna get more. There's just some waiting around right now. Let's see if I put this here. Give me access to this. This here. It's such a little area, but I want every tree possible. One more. Yeah. Oh, we do need more metal. Alright, we totally survived that one. Way better. People are injured, but still get their turn. The bear is slowly spawning back this way. Do I need more? I think we should stockpile more lumber before we get planks going. You guys on it. More hauling services right now, people. You need to get your own stuff. Deal. Ooh, potatoes are ready for cooking. Let's have some grilled potatoes. Does sound delicious. Potatoes are delicious. Yes. Let's also cut these trees. These trees. It's a shame. To this. We can get it later when I buy that twisted staircase. I have the science for it. Look at him go! They're fun to watch. All right, they've been working long 20-hour days. This is quite cool. Let's bring it down to 16. We're out of bed water. Just a moment. Right, so we are back. Look at that quick pause. You've planted all you can. So you can keep paused. Why are these? Oh, these trees are not. I need to reset these ones. My people will work. We've got all the berries. We've done enough berry catching. We have fruits and berries. This makes me want to pickle cucumbers. Alright guys, we have all this food. I'm gonna eat this all in one sitting. Oh my goodness. It is delicious. It's a bunch. Will you plant here? We'll see. I don't think those will grow very well. The contamination. Just look how the soil looks. Not so good. Alright, we have the metal. Let's start building this up. And we can say this thing called carrots. We need, how did I miss this? We need more pine resin. And we can have we can have these guys move over. I think we're ready to grow our population a little bit more now that we have some food stored up. I do want to get some more storage of water. I don't have the science. So the way you get access to more buildings in this game is nice. You build science, so an inventor shop or an observatory, and these two buildings will produce science for you when you have beavers working in it. And then a refinery, bot production, and bot assembler is something that's more later game, I think. You like build beavers to automate stuff. When I got to it, I was like, meh. There's probably something more interesting to it. But I like having my beavers work, having a job. I like having a job. I don't know. And then, so you produce science, and then you can buy things with science. So like different levels of housing and different ways of gentrification, and different ways to make lumber. And, I've unlocked some things, but there's a lot I have not unlocked. Like all of automation is not unlocked. I'd like to do like the depth sensor or weather sensor, and basically you set those with these. Once you have, you can connect it to a sensor, and it will detect when there's a bad tide. You can set it when there's bad tides, it's closed, and it's open. We'll get there. Ooh, berries look about ready to harvest over here. Yeah, it's on me quiet for a sec. There it goes. Alright, we are full on bad water, so let's just hold off on that. We can make more explosives, so let's go ahead and do it. We are starting to go down on lumber, not lumber, but planks. Yeah, so logs to planks. We basically build everything with either logs, planks, treated planks, metal, and then some buildings and other things. Gears. Gears is another one. I didn't mention gears. Oh, paper on the windmill. You can print books. They enjoy reading. Okay. That's good. Look at the sky background. Can we look up? Nope. Up as we can go. Look straight down though. Do underneath. What? I didn't know you could go that far. Hey, keep going. Alright, this is as far as I can get. See how... now the map really looks small when you're looking at it from far away. Oh, the pretty sunset! Oh, the night sky. Oof, I like it. I like to appreciate the little details from the designers. Good stuff. Alright, so we have a drought approaching. I'm not too worried. These water sources will just kind of stop producing, but we have dams, so water will be sort of safe. Sort of. Our water source. But we won't have any power, because all of our power requires water to function. But that's fine. I mean, we'll just switch our gears to lumber production and harvesting. Not lumber processing. Hmm. There you go, little guy. And these ones too. I'm gonna get water though. Definitely went full tanks of water. Should I also store some water over here? Probably a good idea. I don't know the best way to fill in this space back here, but we'll start with this. Still need 8. Which we're out of scrap? What? Gotta stay on top of this stuff. All right, our drought is starting. So let's pause all of this production over here. You guys ready to go to work here today? Oh, the mood shift is so well done. Music, good job. Get all the berries before they dry out. They are going to dry out. Look. They'll dry out in exactly that much time. Oh man, we're going to lose this whole berry patch. That's true. A drought can wipe out a whole patch. Just like the stats for the production and stuff. But when you click it, you can also see the stat for drying out time. So like oak is very drought resistant. Oh good, it's made. Let's put the water. Let's do cooked potato for now. Oh, that needs more space. of feel bad for my beavers. They have no social life. I'll show you what I mean. So, under their stats, they have awe, like giant statues you get from these monuments. And they're bigger builds, so. And then aesthetics. You get in decoration, so if you do aesthetics. Fun is under well-being. It's like some of these are under fun. Social life. Some of these are under social life. What else? Like some of them are also under well-being. But yeah, these two up their stats, and that makes them like the stuff. Working speed, movement speed, life expectancy. I like how their quality of life equals just like a better beaver. It's true. It's true. I have quality of work-life balance. It's true for humans too. I love how it is reflected by stats in this game. I've always enjoyed that about video games. There's this one game I like to play where you build roller coasters and manage a like a amusement park. And one of the key things I found out is if you pay your employees well, it doesn't matter how hard the workload is. They end up, they get what they can done and they have a good day. And it's true. It's true. You just gotta have really good pay. And be willing to work hard. Should I get some of these? Nope. Saving up for water. Need more science. I could save up 1,000 to get the observatory, which is very nice. But it needs to be powered. Oh, and we are like out of water. We are down to this little bit. Go ahead and pause this. Oh man, the crickets really add an element. It really does. It's cool how it comes down. So I do want to end up tunneling some of this water to come over this way and water this whole section. And to do that, we are going to need a centrifuge because you require the stuff it makes from the bed water. So I have to figure out how I'm going to place a centrifuge in all this. I need to make like a whole path system to get over on this side and build in here. Remember? I think this is it right here. Let's see here. I also want these spiral staircases already. Dun, dun, dun. Rotate, 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 and then flip. There we go. He's like, I'm trapped. I'm stranded. They do this. I said this. I mentioned this earlier. They will trap themselves. Foolish beavers. Foolish, foolish beavers. And then a nice trick I've found is placing these down and just building on top of them. Water will just flow right under it. No one will know. What's that? No one will know. I need 600 just for this thing. Should I build it right there? Oh, it needs access to the power itself. I can put it here. Oh, but no. It needs access at the center. So it's like 3 across. This building's 3 by 3 across, but it needs access at the center point, which is kind of annoying. So like right there, right here, then. But then I block the spot for this eventual water wheel that will be there. There will be a water wheel there at some point. I mean, come on. What's the best way? Oh man, it's like a puzzle. It's like a Tetris puzzle. Oh, I'm putting buildings over here. But I have to power them. Making one here and then one right there. Okay, so this will go here. I know. Yeah, I know better. Then I'll put a building here and they'll power each other. Ta-da! That's how it will work. I just need the science points. Y'all give me some science. Oh, we're running out of water. I love how they circle around. Cute. They run around. Oh, let's put y'all all here. Like everything is shut down. Shut it all down. I'm about to reopen it all though. Let's go ahead and take this out and put in the next underground storage unit. We have, let's see, all the planks and stuff. Okay, so we were gonna do metal if I remember correctly. That way I can just keep processing. I'm storing it already processed because there's such a little use of scrap metal. You need planks to make gears, you need other things to make stuff. But scrap metal you don't really need, but for like the factory. Oh, sweet. Thank you for hanging out with me and lurking while I enjoy my fruit and play my game. Alright. We are ready. Whoa. That water just disappeared so fast. So fast. And we want metal. We need gears. We need planks. We're gonna need everything else. That's good. This never have enough food. I just want to store more of it. It's really nice that food doesn't go bad. I think that would add another really challenging part to the game. That was a thing. What is your story? I suppose this is here, that I can't replant here. Yep. I need you to take the maple. We're up to our beavers in maple. I'm almost done. Lime and fruit juice. Let's get our beavers working longer days. Back up to 20-hour days. The break is over. Clear out the dead ones. New ones can take growth and fill in. There, all cleaned up. And can you not reach these? Oh, we are full of lumber. We have maxed out our lumber. It's good. Good. So we will hold off on you guys. I'll put a forest rocker eventually. Maybe. We'll see. There we go. So this is like the only access point right now. We're gonna have to make this easier for them to get up and down. I would like to grow my population, but there's really not enough food to do that. And now that we're full on lumber, you know what? I'm going to switch over all of these sections to be... Because it's really supposed to be from my tapper, but... Look at these trees. Utterly destroyed. We'll need them to regrow. Where is it? Oh, it's these two. I think that's right. And I don't want to remove you. I want you to grow. Your potatoes. Potatoes. Okay. You are going to be... I guess explosives. Almost out of pieces. We're out of things. Oh, I should start pulling metal from here. Why haven't I done that yet? Because I want this to be gone, and I want berries to grow in their place. It's only a few blocks for her. I like how they grow vines when they're near good water sources. And then when they're near bad water sources, they have these like dried out vines. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice touch? Let's appreciate the little touch of the game. Look at this little hut, water pump hut. There we go. Feels like a tongue twister. Nice. Love a good like a pulley lever type system. I feel like I studied that in middle school. A little engineering mechanics in high school, maybe. Alright, we're gonna put, down here too. Let's do this area down here too. And then we'll make this the pine section, because we need the pine resin for fancy planks that have been treated. They're very good planks. These guys work for the district? Yep, district center. District center, we're here to work on this here section of trees. They're set to go. Maybe if I put a little thing of scrap, that would be good. Scrap metal. And that way these guys can just real quick with their scrap. I guess we can bring it down here. Well, I had more beavers, I could assign them to be haulers, but do that. Don't have that. Let's see, the paper mill and the book press or something I'm missing. That will need power. But the observatory is something I really want, because then I can build the centrifuge will be built so much faster. Okay, let's see if I can fit both of those things here. And then the centrifuge, this will go right here. Yeah, I think that will work. And it should connect right here. So I think it will work. And then this will go there. We'll have that. Yes, excellent. We're gonna build this way so we get this dam in place once these trees are out of the way. Oh no, a bad tide is approaching. All right, we want more potatoes. We love starches. We love starches, yeah. We got 3 days. This tide's not going to catch me off guard. I'm going to turn off the water on time. There is one tree here. You may collect it. Maybe I should put a farm up here? Why, there's a farm up there. You gotta be strategic about your placement and get as much coverage of ground as possible. Oh, and we can like lower that so it's accessible there. And then we can lower these guys and these. So they'll all be accessible as well. For either berries or farming, whatever it is. Can I get, will this reach out? I don't know. We shall see. Like, I'm thinking if I place this there, the green section will grow out more. Fill it in. Again. What else are we gonna use all this dynamite for? We're gonna do some terraforming! See, this is one of the few buildings that needs pine resin, like just pure pine resin. Alright, we have lots of water. Let's bring you down to one person. And get some haulers working. We're out of potatoes, so we'll pause you. We're good on these trees, so we'll pause you. On you. On you. We're good on logs, so we're gonna pause our loggers. Good, you got this tree. These few trees that I wanted to knock out. Goodbye. No. Oh. Getting distracted so easily. Okay. There it is. Barely any got in this time. Did much better. Much better this time. And do you see how the tower went all like... No, it's all contaminated. And we can play around with terraforming this area. We're waiting. Okay, so let's see here. We still do have some power. And our observatory's almost done. And we can get rid of these because they just produce the same stuff. And we really need this to be more of a farm. Yeah. Farmland. What do we need more of? Let's do carrots. Let's look at untreated planks. Still building up some metal here. Let's make you ears. No. Cooked potatoes. And you can be I love how these just sit on top of each other. All the lumber and stuff. Because it has to be built to the ground. It has to be at ground level. You just put something on top, like a shelf. It's a shelf. It's a metal shelf is what it is. And you can put a building on it. And that's another fun, really fun aspect of this game. Is that you get to build Tetris style. And that buildings can, some can sit on top of each other. Some can't. Like this one. These. Stacking. Cool, like skyscraper. Think skyscraper. Yeah, that's what it's like. You're drying out. Let's bring our hours down. Ooh, I can't get to that one. How will I get to this one though? I have to build stairs to access this one block. Yep. Look at that. Good water now. Breathe life. Look at that spread. It's so satisfying to watch. Like all the contaminated water and the good healthy water are like playing back with each other. It's a good game. I definitely recommend Timberborn. PC game. That's how I'm playing it. Look at this. Yeah, you create way more. This way. So we just need the central fuel to 600. Alright, we'll get to 600 diet soon. Science. Let's pause on the scrap metal for now. Oh, this is gonna go. There we go. Okay. Just slowly getting more leveled section off. What is that one area? Is it rice paddies? Rice field paddies? Something like that? Let's pause our haulers. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. I like this indicator with the cycle and days. Very nice with the whole cloud situation versus like stormy red clouds for red tide or drought. Like I thought that was a really nice touch, that visual. Well made. You definitely study that in class. I have done a project where we studied video games. We focused on like maps and different types of maps that games have. And we looked at board game maps like Life. And we looked at video game maps and like how some games are linear and you have only certain areas you can go to as you progress the story. And then we had like more open world maps and like open concepts. And we talked about just what was it? The cardinal directions. There were a few like key terms I tried to fit in, so it was cross curricular. So I talked to their social studies teacher and got some good ideas from them. And yeah. So it was a fun little project where students kind of designed their own room layout, or like they could be outside or inside, but they had like a little square and they decorated it similar to like how a diorama, however you say that, how those are done, like in a shoebox, but in our class. It was fun. It was fun. It was a fun lesson to create and inspire, because I got to show off a bunch of different video games to my students. We definitely need more planks. We're okay on beers. Maybe this should be a plank spot. I wasn't sure what I wanted to put here, but I think I am ready now. I just need 15 logs, which I have a bunch of, so it should take long. And we are able to get these centrifuges now. Yeah, I like this building trick. You just build right on top of the water when you need to. It's a shame I can't put a pinwheel there now. Pinwheel, is that what these are called? Water wheel. Sorry, I can't put a water wheel now. Pinwheels, those are the things you put on a stick, and you basically just get like a square sheet of paper and cut 4 lines, and you fold in each one the same, so it creates like a cone for the air to be funneled through, creating movement. And a fastener and like a straw, which I got fasteners this year. I want to use them to do like a puppet project. I guess the little kids could do the pinwheel. Would be a good one for littles. Already excited. I want more school. Teaching so much fun. Ooh, we've been playing for about an hour and a half. Very nice. I might take a little break while the game runs. You guys did. We actually have 2 beavers and employees. That's great. Let's put them in haulers. I want to get more beavers, but I am not ready because we are not producing enough food. So yeah, I think we are going to be turning this into a farm up here. Once we get more explosions happening. Where's up? Here we go. We're ready to go. How fast that is there. Rain material. We have enough. And how are we doing on the supply and demand? So all the buildings have this supply and demand for the network. I think it would be cool if there was like a way to just see the supply and demand cover, or like have it if you want to buy something here. I'm sure they could. Our supply is about 500. Oh, and the good thing about this one is it will connect to the building. Ooh, and this will connect in right here. Yeah. That helped me get to this. want to build another one like right here, but I really need it to be a path to get over this way because I'm gonna have to get here probably. Almost ready. Well, you know what? I don't think I should take this down any farther because actually, if I take it down more, like what's it gonna do down here? It's not gonna do anything. Let's actually not do this. Okay. And extra, which is about to be farmland. I want the lumber. Cut these trees. Come on, Beaver. And then farmhouse. Look at the highlighted area. See how like the facing of it makes a difference? Look at that. That little difference makes a difference. Okay. It's a good game. Good game. Once all this lumber is harvested. There we go. Yes, yes. Don't you know? I think it's optimal already. Ooh, you may collect the berries, please. Oh, they need this. To be potatoes! Thank you. And then you will be a drought. Then we have potatoes to grow up. We gotta do that. See how fast we went through all that lumber? We were already halfway down on our lumber. And I need a place to store the extract. I still do not have a herbalist or any dandelions. Paper. You need dandelions, papers, berries. I already have berries, so I have the one thing I have. I need some food outweighs.
Oh, Malabatari.
Lumberjack, take it down. We were going to go ahead and get rid of that. And now, fire. Will it still access on the side? I'm what? I'm curious here. Okay, so obviously when you have it here, like it's just those two squares because that's all you can go. But right here, okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Crops. Let's just grow a bunch of potatoes up here. We can grow sunflowers on this shelf. Do more potatoes. And some sunflowers. Oh, this section here. For those 4 tiny squares. These trees keep popping up over here. I thought I got them, but then another one spawned. That's not necessarily bad though. It's turned out very nice. The drought has started. And it is a 7-day drought. Oh. Oops. There we go. Not the best time to become a farmer. But we can start looking at tunneling. We need 2K for tunnels, but we're able to produce the ingredients to make tunnels, so there is that. It's like they drop off, take everything. The building's closed. It's kind of how they are with teachers, though. Like, all right, summer. Take everything. Get out. Don't come back. Serious stuff. Gather some more scrap metal. We're kind of out of that. I know I wanted more metal blocks, but now I need a spot for my scrap metal. Gears. to do. Let's give him 12-hour days. I need to give him something fun to do. Build one of these. Is it 3? Oh no, it's 4. Need a 4 cross spot. There. I have to lose some farmland. I don't want to lose that, but we can. Well, how about right here? I think that would be a-okay. Let's build this. Still here. I need y'all to work a little bit longer than clearing this stuff. Like, come on. It'll be clear by tomorrow. Go Beavers, go Beavers, go. Alright, there we go. Let's put in a little relaxing spot for them. I suppose the trees can come back. Ironic, I picked the thing that they can't use right now. Right here might be good for a shower spot. Doing a shower. You know what? Over here would have been just fine too. And let's do that instead. Because I'd rather have a crop there. Okay, like a little spot here we could do something with. A little light maybe. And then like another bush back here. And then contemplation spot. Think about life. Let's put another health bed because people get injured. Actually, no, I don't want that there. I want to do something more for these guys. And so their well-being will go up and they'll be just more productive citizens. See, look at that shrub going up. And then weather vane. See if we got weather vane now. We'll add it plus bonus. We're running low on water. Oh no. I think we'll make it though. We have over 400 for one more day. We'll be fine. Oh, we're almost at the 2-hour mark for the stream. I feel like like we've grown a lot. Okay, so we did have to go back in time a little, because of that one bad tide. It was bad. It was bad. So yeah, we went back there. But other than that, like we definitely grew up this town a little bit more. I think. Yes, indeed. Oh, come on, we're so close to this day being over. The water returning. Such a small, itsy bitsy tiny map. And we're gonna have this another farm going in, and maybe we can grow our population by another housing unit. So for housing, I usually just skip over these housing and just go straight to the triplage. Oh, I love watching the water. So entertaining. Building up behind the dam. You see it rises on the line. I like that. Here it comes. Oh, we got all of this. I haven't even connected. There you go. Needs a connection. Hello. Did I put this on it? I don't have the science for it anyway. I spent all my science on little things. Planting. Oh, look at that field. It's so tiny. It's really, really not that big. Alright, so something I haven't shown you yet, if you go down at this here, you can see the different layers of the map. So basically we need to irrigate this whole section back here. So what I'm thinking is coming in over here. Here. Let's see, we will tunnel. I don't have enough to buy it yet. We will tunnel this way. Okay. And then tunnel this way. Tunnel this way. All the way over. The entire duration of the map. It was that or carve out stuff up here, which I don't want to do. Maybe I could catch like a way for it to catch water as it comes down. Like, if I build enough platforms on top of platforms on top of platforms, and then put impermeable floor down on it, water wouldn't leak through. Alright, so with all these little goodies built, their well-being is up, and look at that, they're going to be so much more productive now. And I've been playing this game just a month or so now, so not that long, but I have logged a few hours. This is my 5th map I have tried, so my 5th time playing like through a map. And giving that a try, and I am really liking this game. The tutorial walks you through the first part of building everything, and then it kind of lets you have free range on discovering the rest. So not every aspect is explained right away, so it's not like overloading you. And it's just a nice little calming city builder. So I definitely recommend if you are looking for a builder game. I play PC, so if you're a PC gamer, definitely. Yeah, I really thank you guys for lurking and hanging out with me while we were playing. Check. So I think the next time I pick up this level, we got quite a few more things to do on this map. So we can see how this second farm situation helps our production for food. And we can start storing up that food and we can have another house for our beavers to grow and prosper in. We are still good on the ruins in both sections, but by the time these get down to their last 2 or 3 towers, we are going to need to build the mine. We are going to build in the irrigation system with tunnels for this section back here. I'm still figuring out how I want to do that though. I could tunnel right up here. I could build, put little stairs and build down this way and out, but it's hard to tunnel. You can't really tunnel down. You can tunnel across the section. So that's why my original plan is just to cut down here, cut over. Go beavers, go! Let's go back up to 18-hour workdays. Beavers be resting. Oh, he sounds tired. You're all going to sleep. And now that we have open all this up, that way of power again. That's the thing with this game. It just like you just keep playing. You just keep playing. You just keep playing and playing. What's that number? So high up. Look at the path. So you can see how the path color changes depending on how close they are or how far the travel is from the district headquarters to their home base to their place of work. Shorter. Seems really long. I need to create like a shortcut. They have to go through all of this just to get to here. If I could make, oh, dude, you're gonna have to move. Yeah, this is gonna be totally awesome and really fun. Let's do spiral up because I like the way it looks. Okay, I like the way it looks. You come down by 1. Wherever the explosions, let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. And then, there we go. This. Wait, no. Like that. I had you. Oh, do you see the path and how it changes from red and what will be green? Just a moment, let's watch it. See, look at that. So much better. And then let's put the, let's replace this decoration here. Here. Yeah, all these little areas, all these little corner spots will be a decoration with an effect range. I don't like the way it's pointed. Oh well. It should spin. Weather vanes spin. They rotate. Or they're supposed to when they function correctly. Alright, got this. I think we should put a forester here so that we can start producing dandelions. Let's do it here. We need our paper mill. We're getting medicine going. And paper mill has a strange shape. That's a strange shape, okay? It doesn't help us. Your shape is unhelpful. Can I put, I don't even have enough to make paper. Can I put it here? Or let's do it here, actually. I like that even better. Sometimes you just want to delete the road, but you accidentally select the thing underneath it as well. It's happened a few times, but I have gotten a little better at selecting the right thing. Yay me. I'm not sure exactly how I should do it over here. But we'll have like a road come in this way. I guess back that way. Should I guess I could lower all of this down to place buildings in there. That's really a question for a different stream though, because we're at the 2-hour mark and we're gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you guys all again for watching and hanging out with me. I am Art Time Class Elementary Art Teacher, and it is summer right now, so we got some time to play some games. Till next time, keep being creative.